Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
A 60-time WWE champion has revealed that he had to work hard to force Triple H to break character. Since his in-ring retirement, the game has taken up a more serious role as the company's chief content officer. Hence, getting him to break character on WWE TV is not an easy task, even for someone with perfect comedic timing like R-Truth. In an interview with Shake Wrestling, Truth was asked about who he was most proud of getting to break character in WWE. The 54-time WWE Tiefinger Arshacit champion mentioned Brock Lesnar before diving into why Triple H was a challenge for him. Definitely Brock, but Triple H as well, because he told me that he was working on not breaking. He was serious with me. That was one of my, okay, I'll get him, 'cause I didn't. It wasn't even like that. He was just like focused on trying not to break because we had a series he didn't want to break in front of me. And when he broke, that was one of my good ones, he said. Last year, during the World Tag Team Championship reveal to Awesome Truth, the veteran had his boss in splits. He called Triple H a crafty little genius and referred to him as Tommaso Ciampa. The cerebral assassin could barely contain his laughter at this remark. Triple H clarified that R-Truth leaving WWE was part of an angle in June. R-Truth dropped a bombshell, revealing that he was leaving WWE as his contract was not being renewed. However, he surprisingly showed up during the main event of Money in the Bank, costing John Cena and Logan Paul their tag team match against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso in the post-show presser. HHH revealed that all this was part of an ongoing storyline and was done to keep the fans engaged in Cena's farewell tour in the world of professional wrestling, where storylines blur the line between fiction and reality. It takes something truly extraordinary to make a legend break character. Recently, a shocking revelation came from a 60-time WWE Champion veteran whose reputation in the ring has stood the test of time, who claimed that Triple H, the game himself, was forced to break character during a critical WWE moment. The revelation has sent fans into a frenzy, reigniting debates about authenticity, leadership, and emotion in the WWE. The backstage bombshell, according to the veteran. The moment took place during one of WWE's most emotionally charged nights, one that fans still talk about years later. While the champion didn't name the exact event outright, he heavily hinted it was during the aftermath of an injury that occurred to a beloved superstar. Triple H didn't just break character because he wanted to, the champion revealed. He had to. The situation backstage demanded it. You could see it in his eyes. He wasn't the game anymore. He was Paul Levesque, the man. This revelation gives a rare glimpse into the mind of Triple H, who has long been known for his ability to remain in character no matter the situation. As the centerpiece of the Authority, D-Generation X, and one of the most consistent performers in wrestling history, Triple H's professionalism is legendary. Yet, according to the 60-time champion, even the King of Kings isn't immune to the reality of human emotion. We saw the real Triple H that night. The champion went on to describe the exact atmosphere that led to this unplanned moment of vulnerability. It was chaos backstage. Everyone was panicking, trying to figure out what had just happened. Triple H walked in, and for the first time, there was no smirk, no intensity, no promo mode. He just dropped his headset and said, "This isn't a storyline anymore. Get medical out there." Now, fans immediately began speculating that the event in question might have been related to real-life incidents, such as when Seth Rollins, Stone Cold Steve Austin, or even Shawn Michaels suffered legitimate injuries during live shows, times when even the most hardened veterans couldn't ignore the human cost of the business. Triple H has always been the ultimate pro, the veteran said. He protects the business, protects the storylines, and knows how to control the crowd. But that night, there was no acting. That was Paul, the man who loves this industry more than anyone I've ever met. Triple H's legendary composure tested for over 3 decades. Triple H has embodied professionalism and consistency. From his days as the smug aristocrat Hunter Hearst Helmsley to the rebellious leader of D-Generation X, and later, the authoritative figurehead of WWE itself. He has balanced the art of storytelling with the demands of leadership. But when real life intrudes, even the greatest storytellers have to set the script aside. The veteran elaborated, saying he's been through it all: betrayals, injuries, controversial moments, but he's never been one to break character. This time was different. The stakes were too real. I think the entire locker room saw a side of him we weren't supposed to see. That side, compassionate, decisive, and deeply human, is what many believe has made Triple H such a respected figure as WWE's Chief Content Officer today. The same leadership instincts that made him break character to protect a superstar in crisis are what guide him now as the creative visionary of modern WWE. A turning point for the game, the veteran added that this moment wasn't just a one-time break. It marked a turning point in Triple H's life. After that, you could see he changed, he said. He started talking more about the people behind the characters, the importance of health, the need for balance. That's when I knew he was preparing for something bigger than being an in-ring performer. He was getting ready to run the whole show. Indeed. Many fans and insiders have noted that Triple H's transition from in-ring competitor to corporate leader seemed almost seamless, as though he'd been preparing for it all along. But if this veteran's account is accurate, the transition was born out of a moment of real emotion, a reminder that behind the bravado and intensity of the game is a man who truly cares about his colleagues and the future of wrestling. Why fans are talking about it again? The revelation comes at a time when WWE is undergoing massive changes. With Triple H now firmly in charge of creative direction, fans are noticing a return to emotional depth and long-term storytelling that had been missing for years. You can see his fingerprints on everything now, the champion continued. He's not just booking matches, he's building stories that mean something again. This newfound focus on authenticity could very well be connected to that pivotal moment years ago when Triple H was forced to break character. It may have reminded him that the best wrestling moments are those that connect with fans on a deeply human level. Respect. From the locker room, other WWE veterans have echoed similar sentiments in the past, praising Triple H for his calm, empathetic approach backstage. The 60-time champion summed it up perfectly. Triple H is a man's man. He's not the loudest in the room, but when he speaks, everyone listens. That night, when he broke character, we all saw his heart. He earned every ounce of respect he gets today. Younger stars like Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and Rhea Ripley have also publicly praised Triple H's leadership in recent months. Rollins once said in an interview, "Hunter's been there for me when nobody else was. He understands what it's like to live this life, the pressure, the pain, the expectations. He's the kind of leader this generation needed." Fans react to the revelation. Fans online were quick to respond to the 60-time champion's statement, flooding social media with clips and speculation. Some fans believe the moment described was when Triple H checked on a seriously injured performer during a live event, breaking kayfabe in front of a stunned crowd. Others think it might have happened backstage after an unplanned incident that changed the course of WWE storytelling. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "That's why we love Triple H. He's real when it matters." Wrestling isn't just about staying in character, it's about protecting your family. Another added, "The game is a legend not just because of his titles, but because of his integrity. He broke character for the right reasons. Triple H has always been one of WWE's most polarizing figures, ruthless in storylines, but deeply respected behind the scenes. The revelation by the 60-time WWE Champion adds yet another layer to his legacy. It shows that even in a world built on scripted drama, the most powerful moments are often the unscripted ones, the times when the lines between hero and human fade away. The story serves as a reminder that Triple H's success as a leader isn't just about his championship, wins, or corporate titles. It's about his heart, his instincts, and his willingness to step out of character when the moment calls for humanity. As the 60-time champion concluded, "That night, we didn't see the game. We saw the man who built WWE into what it is today, the man who will carry it into the future." And for fans around the world, that's why Triple H will forever be more than a wrestler. He's the standard bearer of what it means to lead with respect, power, and purpose.